Hello, my friends. I want you to stand up straight, take a deep breath, and look at me. Because today, we need to have a very serious, very honest conversation about your money, your security, and the new digital world that is knocking on your door. If you are retired, or you are standing right on the precipice of retirement, I know what keeps you up at night. I know the fear. The fear is that the money will run out before the month does. The fear is that a sudden emergency, a broken refrigerator, a dental bill, a car repair, will force you to dip into your hard-earned nest egg, or worse, drive you straight into the arms of high-interest credit cards or predatory lenders. You are looking for a safety net. You are looking for an easy fix, and that is exactly when you see an advertisement on your computer or your smartphone for an app called Klover. It promises you instant cash advances. It tells you that you can get up to $200 or even $750 before your next check arrives. And the headline that hooks you? No credit checks, no interest, and no late fees. It sounds like an absolute godsend, doesn't it? It sounds like the perfect solution to a temporary cash crunch. But I am here to ask you the tough question: what is the true cost of this free money? Because in life, and especially in finance, if something sounds too good to be true, it is up to you to protect yourself and find out where the catch is. Let's break down exactly how Klover works for beginners, because you need to understand the mechanics before you ever dream of downloading this app. Klover is what we call a cash advance app. They explicitly state they are not a bank, and they are not a traditional loan company. Instead, they are offering to let you advance money against income you have already earned but haven't been paid for yet. Now, right off the bat, if you are already fully retired and living solely on Social Security, investment income, or a monthly pension, I have some news for you that might shock you. Klover might not even let you through the front door. Why? Because their system is specifically built around checking your bank account for 3 consecutive, regular direct deposits from a traditional employer. They generally do not accept self-employment, gig work, or sporadic retirement distributions. They want to see a traditional paycheck. So, if you are looking at this app thinking it's a quick fix for your retirement pension gap, you need to understand that their criteria are incredibly rigid. But let's say you're working part-time in retirement, or you're about to retire and you still have those regular direct deposits. You download the app, you connect your checking account, and you ask for an advance. Here is where the hidden costs start creeping in, and I want you to listen to me closely. Klover tells you the advance is free, but only if you are willing to wait 3 business days to actually get the money in your hands. Let me ask you this. If you are facing a true financial emergency today, can you afford to wait 3 days? No. You need the money right now. And if you want that money instantly, Klover is going to charge you an express fee. Now, they say it's just a small fee, but depending on how much money you're advancing, that fee can range anywhere from $2 to nearly $20. Think about the math here, my friends. If you take out a small advance of $50 just to put gas in your car, and they charge you a $10 express fee to get it same day, you are paying a massive percentage of that advance just to access your own money. If you translate that into an annual percentage rate, the way we measure credit card interest, it is sky high. It is an expensive way to borrow money, disguised as a friendly digital helping hand, and then comes the next catch. Klover has a point system. They tell you, hey, if you want a larger advance, or if you want to waive those high express fees, you can just earn points inside our app. And how do you earn those points? They want you to take surveys. They want you to watch 60 to 90-second advertisements. They want you to scan your grocery and shopping receipts into their system. I want you to value your time, and I want you to value your privacy. Your retirement years are meant to be enjoyed, not spent sitting on your phone watching endless ads and typing your personal information into surveys just to unlock a $20 cash advance. If you were already short on cash 2 weeks ago, and now Klover immediately deducts $100 or $200 from your brand new paycheck, what happens to your budget for the next 2 weeks? You are short all over again. You are forced to take out another advance just to cover the gap created by the first repayment. It becomes a vicious, never-ending cycle of robbing Peter to pay Paul. It creates a dependency on an app just to survive month to month, and that is not the way to live a financially free, peaceful retirement. Your actionable takeaway today is this: do not look for quick fixes in a smartphone app. If you are struggling with a cash flow gap or facing an emergency, we need to address the root cause, not just put a temporary patch on it. First, look at your budget. If you are about to retire, you must sit down and create a flawless expense tracker. You need to know exactly what is going out versus what is coming in. Second, if you do not have an emergency savings account, a separate, liquid account with at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses, making that your number one financial priority is critical. Even a small cushion of $500 saved up in a traditional, secure bank account will completely eliminate the need to ever look at a cash advance app. Third, if an emergency strikes today and you don't have the cash, explore safer alternatives. Talk to your local credit union about a small, low-interest personal loan. Look into local community assistance programs tailored for seniors. Or consider a temporary part-time consulting gig where you keep 100% of your earnings and 100% of your privacy. Do not trade your financial data and your peace of mind for an app's promise of fast cash. You have worked too hard, for too many decades, to let a digital loophole complicate your financial freedom. Stay smart, stay protected, and value your worth.